My name is Matt.
I'm Keith.
And this is MMMK. So if someone is just listening to the podcast, will you please describe my wonderful outfit for them?
We'll start with just some black ankle socks.
Keith, no, go to the...
Some... what color would you call those shorts?
I don't know, like salmon?
Coral.
Why ask for my opinion if you're not going to take it?
I was just thinking about colors, so I was getting ideas.
Fine, go.
And then a light pink tank top with a Spider-Man float ring for a 3-year-old around your chest. And some orange floaties with some weird colored dolphins on them. Why would they make the dolphins a yellow color?
I don't know, because these are like yellow-orange floaties. I do not know.
It's just kind of funny now that I'm looking at it.
How's it any funnier than like if they were green?
Well, that would be funny too, but why not just make them look like actual dolphins?
Well, because it's a cartoon. If they were hyper realistic, they're going to scare children. Okay, continue up. What else is happening on my face?
Red and blue goggles that are too small.
That make me feel like my eyes are popping out of my head. What do you think of my outfit?
I mean, I think it's appropriate for you.
I'm ready to go swim. Are you saying I'm a child? I am ready for summer. Ready for the pool parties. How many pool parties do you think I'd get invited to if I showed up? I should show up like this to all pool parties I go to.
I mean, I don't think anyone would really care.
Hold this hold the microphone so I can talk. So I did have my glasses like this, but my eyes sort of feel like they're going to pop out of my head.
They kind of look like it.
They do?
But that was like before you put them on. And now you have rings on your forehead. So.
And my goggles are sort of foggy. You know how much this all cost me?
Probably like $7.
$4.56.
Even with the you had the face stuff though.
Yeah, I had the face stuff. Nope, all of it was $4.56.
I was thinking it was actually one of those sunscreen sticks.
Absolutely not. I hate sunscreen.
It's like clown paint.
Yep, it's clown paint. Nope, I got a deal on the goggles and the little arm things. And then this was $3. Okay, Keith. It's summer. It's hot outside. That's why this is the topic. Because it's summer.
Okay.
What do you... Okay? What do you think about summer?
You know, summer's okay. It's not my favorite season.
What's your favorite season?
Oof. I mean, I feel like spring is probably my favorite season.
Why do you like spring?
Just because it's like not too hot.
Do you like fall?
I do like fall.
Fall and spring are essentially the same things.
No,
they're the same thing.
No, one is like...
There's only 3 seasons.
One is like new life and one is dying.
Nope. There is winter, summer, and fall or fring. There's only 3 seasons. That's my... If I were to run for president, 3 seasons. Do you like summer more than winter?
No.
Really? You like winter more than summer?
It's just, I have to really think about how much each thing about each season weighs for me at the time. Because I'm sure there are probably times where I like summer better than winter.
We're going to have to do a winter episode and then you can let me know if that still
summer
stands.
Is just it's supposed to be the time where you get to go and do stuff, but here it gets so hot you can't actually enjoy stuff unless it's indoors. And then it's if I'm going to do something indoors, I can do that any time of the year.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's just too hot in the summer to get to go and actually do stuff.
How's the temperature in this office right now?
It's pretty cool.
Where would you rate it on the temperature scale?
I mean, I would guess it's probably 68 to 70 degrees in here.
And do you think me being in here has anything to do with the temperature?
Being colder? Yes.
Would you say I'm cool? Wait, so would you say I'm cool or would you say I'm hot? You have to make a choice.
I mean, I think there's a term called lukewarm.
I'll take that. I'm that bathwater you like to get into. Are you going to ask me what I like about summer?
I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but I figured you were going to just tell us anyways.
Why do you act like that to me?
Well, I mean, I wasn't planning on asking you a question.
You're like, this podcast is just Matt asking me questions and then me answering and then us being done.
Do you like summer, Matt?
I think so. It gets hot. I'm not a fan of heat. I like AC. I get really warm really quickly. I sweat really easily. No, don't like it. I would say summer, lowest on my list. Then, no, I don't know. Summer and winter are pretty low down there. And then, there's Sprall and Bring.
So stupid.
What? You've never called it Sprall and Bring? I've known at least 10 people that have called it that. Sprall and Bring.
Okay.
Yes, 3 seasons. You haven't heard of that? It's like a less expensive hotel. I am.
I feel like you've been drinking.
That was a good joke. I've not been. You haven't heard of 3 seasons? It's like a less expensive hotel. That is a good one.
Did you say 3 seasons?
Yeah. Summer,
but
winter,
you didn't say 3 seasons.
Spring,
you were talking about
or fall.
You said fall or
spring. Oh no, Fring.
Yeah,
Fring or Sprall.
And then you said it's a cheaper hotel.
So you can call. Yes, I said 3 seasons.
I didn't hear 3.
Well, okay, we're going to rewind it.
That's fine.
We're going to rewind it right now. I don't know. Summer and winter are pretty low down there, and then there's Sprall and Bring.
So stupid.
What? You've never called it Sprall and Bring? I've known at least 10 people that have called it that. Sprall and Bring.
Okay.
Yes, 3 seasons.
Matt likes to point out my disability and my recent injury of rupturing both my eardrums.
While swimming, because it's summer, that's why you can swim. It's all tied in.
Yeah. So right now my hearing is worse than what it normally is, which is pretty bad.
I'll just take all that stuff out so that way You've recently ruptured your eardrum while swimming. Mm-hmm. Is swimming now one of your least favorite things to do in the summer?
I wouldn't say now. I feel like as I've gotten older, swimming has become less enjoyable because I used to love it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've always been I'm that person. Okay. Are you the person begging people to get into the pool just to put their feet in, or are you the person that the people are begging to get into the pool?
Neither.
I seem to have a very good, vivid memory of you being in a hot tub and being like, "Get in the hot tub." I'm like, "I don't want to be in the hot tub."
That was a whole different thing.
I'm just saying.
And
yeah.
I wasn't the one begging you to get into the hot tub.
Oh yeah. Oh,
the other people were begging you more than I was.
It's not about more. It's not like, okay, this person's begging. I'm just saying you're going to be the person that's begging people to get into the pool. Oh, you don't want to get into the pool? Just put your feet in. You'll like it. Just put your feet in the water. I
think it was more of just oh, you could do this instead if you didn't want to get all the way in. Mm-hmm. But I was not begging you to get into the hot tub.
Yeah, I used to somewhat like to swim, but I've never really been a big swimming person. It's fine.
Yeah, I used to really enjoy it and think it was fun. Now it's more I want to get in the water with a little floaty and just kind of chill out and just kind of relax. I don't want to actually swim.
I don't even really want to do that. I don't know. There's just something about the water. The water is just hot. because like the sunlight is bouncing off of it. I'm just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. What's the worst sunburn you've ever gotten?
I've never had one where I like actually blistered. Like I've seen people that like blister. Now, of course, I've had burns like where I peel pretty bad, but nothing ever. I would never say that I've had like a horrible sunburn.
Really? Mm-hmm. Would you only count a horrible sunburn as someone blistered, or like?
No, I don't know how you would rate it. I mean, I've had some like just bad sunburns, but I would never be like they weren't horrible to me.
I would say 2 sunburns that stick out in my mind are, one was whenever I was a little kid and I got this like kiddie pool and a snorkel, and I was like face down in the pool, like a tiny little pool, just swimming around for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I think that was like my first sunburn, and that was pretty bad. And then one time
like you didn't have sunscreen on?
I was just like out in the front yard at my grandparents' house, and I just had this like little Smurf pool that was almost like a Where's Waldo type of thing, but it had all these little Smurfs inside of it, and it was just sort of them living their life. And so I put on this snorkel thing, and I was just floating around.
Were
looking
you
at
like
Smurf
imagining
village.
their lives and talking and running around their little village?
No, I was just like floating above them like Gargamel.
You could play Gargamel.
I would play Gargamel. Gargamel has like a little cat that's a little ornery. Honestly, if I was going to be anyone in the Smurfs, I'd want to be Gargamel.
I feel like you kind of already look like him.
What do you mean?
I just think you have that look of Gargamel.
That is like, what do you... Do you know what Gargamel looks like?
Yes.
Okay.
If you just put a little bald spot on your head.
That's mean. That is like Gargamel.
Get a little stuff on your nose. Put on a black robe. Gargamel, folks.
Oh.
You don't have it on the list.
Yes, I do. Summer trips.
No, but you didn't have, like, favorite things to do in the summer.
Yeah, like I was asking you about swimming.
I know, but you didn't say anything about favorite things to do in the summer.
You didn't ask me.
I didn't make the list.
I'm volunteering. I made the list, but you did not ask me what my favorite thing to do in the summer is.
You're the one leading this, not me.
Matthew, what's your favorite thing to do in the summer? I don't know, Matthew. I like to eat ice cream.
You asked me about swimming.
I've liked water stuff. That's fun.
And then I asked you about swimming, and then you just jumped to the next thing.
No, you asked... I asked you about swimming. You asked me about swimming. I asked you about sunburn stuff. I then said a little bit about my sunburn stuff.
And then you moved on.
Yeah.
But we haven't said, what's your favorite thing to do in the summer?
We talked about swimming.
But we didn't say what's your favorite thing to do in the summer.
What's your favorite thing to do in the summer?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like my favorite thing is basically just the fact that, like, kids are out of school, and so, like, they're over a lot more. And even though we don't, like, really, like, do a ton of stuff because the heat is so awful, like, it's just nice. Like, I feel like it's just a more relaxed season.
That is my favorite thing to do during the summer. Nothing.
So, I like to turn my AC down, drink some energy drinks.
I like to just like relax. Like I feel like I relax better in the summer than any other time. Also, Big Brother comes on during the summer. I'm excited for this season. I think it's going to be good. I have nothing to base that off of. I'm just excited to like start watching it again.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see if I start watching it again. I seem to remember a Keith Curran after the first couple of months that we met, and we were talking about Big Brother a lot.
Oh, no. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
And then it was just kind of like... kind of like Survivor. Amazing Race.
Sometimes I need someone to help me be accountable and encourage me.
Yeah.
You're not that person. It's okay. I love you anyways.
I'll encourage you in other areas.
What is your dream summer trip?
I mean, I don't know. I want to travel a lot more. So honestly, anywhere. But it wouldn't necessarily have to be in summer. It would just need to be like, I'd like to go at the best time for wherever I'm going.
Is it anywhere I am that you'd like to go?
I mean, not necessarily. I just want to go somewhere. If you want to come, that'd be great.
What do you mean if I want to come?
Like
that'd be great. What if I didn't want to? If I didn't want to go with you on a trip, I think you would be very annoyed.
Oh,
to
I
say
would.
The least.
I would.
Like if you want to come,
but I'm just saying, like, if you weren't, like, if I happened to end up on a trip alone, I would be fine with.
How are you gonna happen to end up on a trip alone?
I mean, you went on your little work conference thing.
Yes.
So I'm just saying, like, if I happen to end up on a trip alone, like, I'd be fine with that. I just want to, like, travel. If I had a job that I could travel, that'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it wasn't like essentially just travel there, work, travel back.
Fair.
Like, give me a little bit of time. Some time off while I'm there. Not like days, but,
right.
Time during the day or a couple days.
I feel that. Ask me about my summer trips.
We have a trip planned.
We do. I'm excited. We do have a trip. Is this our first like summer trip? Like
this is our first trip of just you and me going somewhere. So, I mean, because we've gone to Austin for a couple weddings. I'm trying to think of. We do our float trip every summer. But I feel like this is more of like just you and I going somewhere. And you do have your conference, but that's just like for part of the
right. I feel like this is the first time we're like going on a trip and we haven't really like planned anything. It's just sort of like, oh, we're gonna go to there. Like there's like some things that we're wanting to do, and it's like there's sometimes when I'm like, oh, it's not a trip if it's like close. Like there's something about like a farther away trip. I don't know.
No, it's nice like to go like somewhere completely different that you're not like used to going to. It's like, oh yeah, we can go to Tulsa sometimes,
right,
and whatnot. But I mean, like I grew up going to Tulsa, so it doesn't really feel like a trip.
Fair. Have you? Okay, so I'm gonna name places, and you have to tell me if you would ever want to go on a trip there.
Okay.
Okay. Italy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's one of my top places.
Okay. New Zealand.
Yep. Another top one.
Greece.
Oh, yep. That's on the top.
Aruba.
I mean, I would go. I don't know much about Aruba.
Jamaica.
I would go.
Bermuda.
Yep.
Bahamas.
Hopefully I get lost.
Bahamas.
Yeah. I would basically travel anywhere.
What about Kokomo? Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I want to get to Bermuda, Bahamas, come on. I love that you're like, oh, yep, 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 yep. Is it Key Largo or San Largo?
It's not Mar-a-Lago, that's for sure. Is it already over?
Yeah, it's already over. It's done.
That was fast.
I know. We're doing these shorter episodes. I think it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to our adventures this summer.
I guess we didn't actually say where we're going though on our trip.
That's fine.
Going to Denver.
People don't need to know that.
We are leaving on. I'm kidding. Our address is. There's a key under the mat.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, go ahead. If you're watching this video, like and subscribe. If you're listening to this podcast, don't forget that you can watch the video, and make sure to follow us on Oh, wait. Is not a letter. MMMK_podcast on YouTube and on Instagram, because I'm throwing TikTok out the window because that account will not let me log back in.
It still won't let you in?
It will not let me log back in, but it is still there. So if you follow on TikTok, follow on another place.
That's crazy.
I'm diving into just Instagram and YouTube.
Thinking about MySpace.
Available on YouTube, Instagram, and MySpace. Yeah. Keith, I love you.
Love you.
You initiated it.
I wonder if can you like edit it where it comes together?
That's
take it to the edge of the screen.
That's dumb. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. Okay. It's just like in two completely different spots.
It's broken.
Okay.
And then catch us on our next episode where we talk about fall and our fall trips.
Bring and Sprall.
Not really.
Wait, we're recording multiple episodes before then. Okay, thank you so much for watching, listening, subscribing, liking, commenting, and for all your fan mail.